You're the runner, Guardian. Run! 2 for 1. Run the spark. Triple.
What's up, Guardians, and welcome to my first ever Rift video. So this is a huge week and there is so much to talk about, so this is not going to be exhaustive in terms of all the content that we have to talk about. So this will be a big week for us, so I'll try and get quality content pushed out to you guys steadily throughout the week as we experience new things, discover new things, and sort of get used to this new meta in the Crucible. And let me tell you, I'm having a ton of fun. And in a video that I'll try and get to later today, I'm going to talk a bit about like nerfs and buffs. And we'll try and keep this video contained to Rift. So in terms of Rift, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's so fast paced. So I almost feel like I need to, I can't play it in huge chunks. I need to like stop and take a breather and play some skirmish, something a little more slow paced. But it is a whole lot of fun. It's chaotic at times, and there's a lot of teamwork involved in it, which I really like. And the dunking animations are just so much fun. I really enjoy those, and I'm really enjoying using old weapons in a new Crucible, so to speak. And I'll talk about this a bit in my next vid, but so far, I have to admit, Atheon's Epilogue is by far my favorite gun to use in this new meta. And that may change, but as of right now, I'm just enjoying the crap out of this gun. So it's kind of as fun as it was originally when I first got my hands on it. Now you see what I did here. I came around on a flanking pattern. Instead of going to the bridge, I flanked right at the very beginning of the match, and I was able to get 3 kills. It made taking on the enemy runner for my teammates really easy to do because I didn't have a lot of resistance. This was towards the end of a game. I supered their heavy, and then now I'm just doing some zone control here. And I'm telling my teammate, he's waiting on the spark, I'm like, as soon as you get your hands on that, push up on the right side behind me because I'm blazing a trail with my heavy. And that's definitely something that you're going to want to do as someone who's not running the spark. Make sure that you're sort of doing trail blazing for them. That's your role. And I actually decided to push instead of wait for the spark in this case because I had my super up. Sometimes if you have your super up, you may be better off for your team as someone who's going to blaze a trail because you can use your super to sort of clear some enemies out and make a path. And when you're carrying the spark, you can't use your super. So keep that in mind. If your super's up, it may be better not to take the spark and defer to one of your teammates. Allow them to take it instead. And I'm noticing that this new Crucible is a lot more colorful. Not just in terms of the color palette. Yes, I'm seeing more of these hard light projectiles bouncing everywhere, and that's really fun, but also colorful in terms of the dialogue with Lord Shax. His commentary in the background is epic and hilarious at times. I'm loving hearing those double downs and triple kills called out. It makes me feel so much more hardcore, and Crucible in general feels a lot more animated. Atheon's Epilogue here. Man, I'm loving this gun. And once you get that persistence to start proccing, good grief, this thing is a super accurate bullet hose that is so much fun to use. Man, I'm having a blast with it. So don't be fooled though. Thorn and Last Word are still really good. They're not undeniably the only logical choice anymore, which is great, but they are still really good. Now, Blink, I think, is crazy nerfed. Initially, just watching some of the gameplay from other people, I didn't think that it was until I got in the Crucible. I actually stopped using it. I blinked for like my first 2 matches on my Warlock, and I was like, forget this, because you can't use your weapons nearly as soon coming out of Blink. So I would blink, and then I'd try to pull the trigger. Nothing would happen. Or I'd blink, and I'd try to throw a grenade, because that was one of my moves, was to blink up, throw a scatter grenade down. Can't do that anymore. By the time I can throw a scatter grenade, I'm back on the ground again. if I'm jumping from a level surface to a level surface, if I'm not jumping, from an elevated point of view. Obviously, that would be different, but for the most part, Blink plus Shotgun is super nerfed, which is awesome. It's still going to be effective. They can still get up close, but the thing is, they balanced Blink in such a way that now, by the way, this is just so you can see how pretty hard light is. Look how pretty that is. But anyways, Blink now, you can track them more easily. That's one of the things they did, is the Blink animation is easier to track when you're watching someone do it. So that, in conjunction with the fact that they can't fire immediately coming out of Blink, makes it so that you can track them and shut them down before they get an edge in that firefight. So Rift, having a lot of fun with it. Man, am I having fun. I think I'm going to play it in short spurts because it's so fast-paced that I almost feel like I need to take a break at times, but really enjoying it, really enjoying these new maps, and looking forward to really diving into this new Crucible meta and experiencing it with you guys. And shout out to the Dames of Destiny who allowed me to sort of run some Rift with them last night. Had a really good time. Show them some support on their Twitch stream whenever you get the chance. Thanks guys for stopping by.